recognize this era of expanded conferences. Once upon a time, you'd only see these two clash in the Rose Bowl. Well, John David Booty and Rashard Mendenhall aren't going to run out of that tunnel as these two square off to try to stake claim to their place in the conference hierarchy. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Free A Sports College Football Line, we kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Illinois' offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
To throw, it's Altmaier. Under fire. Looking to scramble. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Clement. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Arkin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Fighting off the defender. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. To the air on first down. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the give off the left side. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now they'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Makes the catch, it's Valentine. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26, it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this...
There he goes. He's at the touchdown, USC. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Dixon. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. That's caught, it's Dixon.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They just keep firing. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it on the outside. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, the spin move. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
He's tackled at the 36. And that's good enough for a first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lemon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. He's got his man across the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Lemon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Trojans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. With the catch, it's Clement. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Dixon. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Lane.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're going to run it to the right. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He'll sneak it. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the 2nd half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man, it's Arkin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Off the play fake. Now improvising. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense, man, here in the 2nd half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like 1st half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Out of the backfield, he's open. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Now on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's second and 11. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Arkin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So we open the final period with a third down play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Illini trying to convert a third down to open the fourth. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Looking for the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. The sure hands. It's Jordan.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got room to work. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
The give headed toward right tackle. Finding open areas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're at a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should...
Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lemon. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. To the air, it's Mayava. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
Number 4, on to punt it away.
They boot it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can